Hello and welcome back to CCU Savings. Day 10 of IAE is upon us and all of the Best in Show ships are in the expo hall. This is not the final day though. As you can see, the final days are from November 27th through the 30th. Today's just Best in Show. Each of the Best in Show finalists have a special paint applied and are available to rent and buy right now. That Vulture sure does remind me of something. Looks like it's a one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple spaceship eating... never mind. On to the CCUs. Warbond CCU have been added for each of the Best in Show finalists, so let's go through them. Okay, so first up is the 600i. You get the exploration module, a name reservation, a Best in Show livery in, normal English that's called a paint job. Yeah, I said that out loud. You also get a Best in Show poster for whenever we actually have halves you can hang a poster in, and 120 months of insurance. So the best bet here is the Prowler. It is not a concept ship, it's in the verse. Who knows if it'll increase in cost? Most likely inflation's going to kill us all in 2024 anyway, but it's the best deal here. $5 upgrade for quite a bit of savings. Other options are the 600i, that would be a huge jump. The 600i Touring and the Reclaimer, and Genesis. These two, the Reclaimer and Genesis, are not good options for a couple reasons. The Reclaimer is not a good option because it's a huge jump. $45 out of pocket right out the bat. The Genesis is a bad option because it's still in concept. Maybe when it comes out of concept, it'll make a better option here, but it's not there yet. Same thing for the C2. Anything at this $400 level is just a bad option. The 600i Touring is a good option, and the Prowler is a good option. So if either one of those are in your chains, it makes a good option for you. Next up is the Redeemer. You get the same deal here. You get the ship, a poster, and a paint job. The options here are quite a few. Let's go through them to see which ones make a decent option. All right, so obviously the best three would be the $300 variety. I think the Eclipse makes an excellent choice because I know I already have a CCU to the Eclipse. So if I wanted the Redeemer or something beyond the Redeemer, this is the one I would choose. The Sith is kind of difficult to get for most people, so I would not recommend that one. Again, unless you already have access to it and it's part of your chain, then obviously it's going to make sense to you. The Starfarer is the same as the Eclipse. I just don't have a Warbond CCU to the Starfarer, so I wouldn't pick that one personally. I do have one to the Vanguard Harbinger as well that is not currently used in a chain, so that might make sense to you. Again, you're leaving savings on the table compared to the Eclipse, right? 10 versus 20 out-of-pocket expense for this one. If that's already in your chain, maybe that one makes sense to you, but I think the best options really are the Starfarer or the Eclipse, depending on which one you may already have in your chain. The Corsair is next, same deal here. Let's see what the options are. The Raylin, in concept plus alien tax. This could be a $250 ship by the end, which means you would pay $5 for a $0 upgrade. If that's something that interests you for some very specific reason that I wouldn't be aware of, yeah, sure. Maybe you have, I don't know. Maybe the Corsair is your backup plan for the Raylin and paying $5 to do a $0 value cross transfer from the Raylin to the Corsair. Maybe that's something you want as a backup plan in case the Raylin sucks. That's the one reason I can possibly think of for buying this particular CCU right now. Otherwise, I would not recommend it because, yeah, concept ship plus alien tax equals bad. Terrapin, excellent choice here. That's a $10 upgrade for a decent amount of savings, $20. Same thing for the Defender. This is in game. I know they're kind of rare, but that is in game. $10, same upgrade. The Sandtot. It's, again, alien tax plus a concept ship that should be live soon, so we'll know how bad this mistake could be for you. But my guess is this is going to be probably might be a $250 ship, right? Maybe it's only $245 or something, so you'd pay $10 to do a $5 upgrade. Again, not a great option for you. I would not recommend this one, not at all. What else we have? Hurricane. Again, you're leaving money on the table. $2, $10, $20. You're still saving 20 for paying 20. It's not terrible, but look, the further we go down this list here, the less savings you actually have on each one of them. Especially like anything that's a concept, right? Even if you have the A1 Spirit upgrade, CCU War Bond, this is not making a whole lot of financial sense if you're trying to maximize savings during the CCU game to the Corsair. So again, just to rehash, Terrapin and Defender make great options. Really good options here, both of them. Last but not least, for the Warbond CCUs available today is the Vulture. Same deal. Let's see what the options are. Prospector, Razor, and then a bunch of 150s. I think the only one that doesn't make okay, there's a couple that don't make sense. Let's go through them. Prospector makes a great option. Again, $5 for a decent amount of savings. The Razor EX, same thing. Those are the two best choices, unless you've got one of these $150 ones in your chain already that, again, has a Warbond CCU to it. Freelancer Max, again, $10 out of pocket, still decent savings if it's already in your chain. That one can make sense. The Retaliator, now remember guys, this is not the Bomber. This is the low-end modular one that has not been put into the game yet. It's a concept. So this $10, I don't want to say investment, this $10 price for you that's out of pocket today is going to have reduced savings in the future. So I would not recommend this Retaliator. The Razor LX, sure, if you already have that in your chain. Same thing as the Mantis. Again, if you already have it in your chain, it's a little bit more than the $5 upgrade from the other ones, but it's still decent savings and it doesn't mess up your chain. It's a good link. Going down the list more to any of the, so this is a concept, the Expanse is a concept. Any of these that are a concept that are $10 prices right now for a CCU, I would not recommend them. The E1 Spirit makes pretty good sense because it's on Warbond now. You could have that in your chain already. That one would be a pretty good one. If you're new to the CCU game, this one is an option that you could absolutely have in your hangar right now. So that one makes really good sense. Some of us that have been playing for a while probably have a Prospector or Razor EX, and that's what we would use. Going down past the E1 Spirit, again, these $150 Zeuses, all three of them. Where's the third one? Oh, I think the other one's more. So these two Zeuses don't make good options again because they're probably going to get up to 165. I'm just guessing. I'm ballparking. I'm throwing a dart at a dartboard and I'm coming up with 165. I have zero insider knowledge on this, guys. 150 is not going to be the final price, though, that's for sure. Getting down here to the Razor, it's a $15 spend right now. Again, it's a Warbond, so it's dollars out of your pocket. You can't use in-store credit. This is kind of where I would draw the line and say it's no longer a good value for this Warbond CCU. I mean, maybe if you had... We could war game this. Let's war game this. So if I had the Razor, the regular Razor here at 145, and let's say I got it from the referral reward, and I could upgrade. Let's do this. Let's just do it. What comes next? The Freelancer Max. Okay, well, there you go. There's a decent option. You pay $5 to get to the Freelancer Max. This is only if you already have the Razor, guys. If you don't have that, completely disregard what I'm going to say for the next 2 minutes. So if you have the Razor through referral reward and you can get the Freelancer Max right now. And again, you're new to the game. You don't have any older CCUs that you can toss in to your chain. You can get the Freelancer Max for $5 in-store credit or new money. That's up to you. And then we go to get the Vulture at a Warbond, and you grab the Freelancer Max for $10. So that's $15 worth of upgrades to go from $145 ship to $175 ship. So that could make sense too. It's just another way to do it. Again, if you're brand new to the game, you're trying to save some money, but you want to get this Vulture completed during this event, that's what I would recommend. Again, only if you already have the Razor. Jumping over to the standalone ships, I do have a correction and update from yesterday. This 525 Arastra is a Warbond and concept version of the ship. The concept only version is 575. So they did update the actual store here to show the actual pricing. This one is a Warbond, new money for 525. You can use store credit for the concept version of 575. Again, back to the CCU game, there is only a concept version of the CCU available for this, so it does cost a little bit more money. It's a higher price point, but you can't get the Warbond CCU version of this ship. Also, the Loaner Matrix has been officially updated. I know some people were commenting that this was the case for the Prospector, Mole, and Arrow. Now it is official, so I'm reporting on it, and there you go. It's a Prospector, Mole, and Arrow. Those are your loaner ships for that particular ship. All of the Best in Show finalist ships are only available as a Best in Show version. So you get the paint, you get the poster, and you get the ship with 10 years of insurance. There's a Vulture that's available. There's a Corsair that's available. There's a Redeemer that's available. And the 600i is available. Going back to the standalones, the standard version of those Best in Show ships are not available right now. So you can only get the 600i Explorer Best in Show edition, and you can't get the standard one. Just so you know, it is a paint that you get. I don't think it's automatically applied, but I've never bought one of these, so I just don't know. So if you happen to want one of these ships right now, that's how you can get them. Or wait until they're no longer Best in Show if you don't particularly like the purple paint. As for packs, they've only added one new one. All of the other ones are still available, but they did add the Best in Show Complete pack for a whole lot of money. You get all the ships, all the extra modules and whatnot that come with the Best in Show. It's just all the Best in Show ships and the Best in Show version of the ships into a single package for $1,000. There's a Warbond and a standard version. Remember, tomorrow starts the IAE 2953 Finale, where all of the ships will be available at the rental kiosks, and there should be like weapons and armor downstairs in the expo that you can purchase in game. The weapons and armor and whatnot are available right now as well. You can buy that stuff in the store as well. I just don't cover it because they're never discounts. Not really, not that I care about anyway. Sorry, if that's your thing, you're gonna have to check yourself. But you can buy them in the expo. For in-game money. There's tons of armor usually, there's tons of weapons, and all the ships will be available to rent. So have at it starting tomorrow. Just wanted to give you the reminder. That's it for Day 10 CCU Savings of 2023 Best in Show. Keep on saving that money, folks. Zi-Tek out.